Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to get out of that coffin, so you tried lifting the lid, but the enormous weight upon the lid, it's just too much of a burden to try to lift. You just think today is the day you'll die. You think, then maybe if I bang on the lid, I'll unsettle the dirt upon the lid, and maybe somebody might notice and start digging their way down towards me. This is what it's like to feel at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help. You don't know where to get help. You just know you can't do it on your own. In reality, there are probably people standing by your grave. You just don't know that. You just think, today, you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind that while you were abusing drugs and alcohol, that maybe, just maybe, you could overdose, take something that was preciously given by the Lord Jesus away, called life, not just from yourself, but more selfishly, you take what somebody that loves you, like your parents, your mother, your father, your children, your husband, your wife, you take what they not only love but need, your life, away. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of addiction. With this, let me leave one last thought. Don't be the person that I'm reading about on this index card. The person that waited and waited and waited too long, and when the time for help was finally realized by this person, when they finally put the walls of denial down, it was just too late. Instead, be a person that reaches out at 1-844-405-HELP, and I promise you, I will help you take your life back before your life is gone. There are people like Larry Geis at the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. Larry Geis and I always tell people like you, it doesn't matter where you've been, it doesn't matter where you came from. What matters most is that you're here today, you're looking for a better tomorrow. Larry can be called, again, at 516-458-2741. You can Google him at www.odysseyconsultant.org, www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis will take you from depression to happier times, from low self-esteem to raise your self-esteem, from addiction to recovery. Hand in hand, he will set up a schedule for you, one day at a time. And if 24 hours of sobriety is too much, break it down into 3 shifts. Call Larry, 516-458-2741. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy. Did you ever make a gratitude list? Whether in recovery or not, but today's topic is the awesome power of a gratitude list in recovery. It has been said that before, and it will be said again, recovery is a journey, and it might be a long journey, from our first tentative baby steps in that walk to meaningful sobriety. We peel back the proverbial layers of our soul, and we uncover what we truly are, wants and all. During our lifelong journey of sobriety, recovery, and discovery of oneself, there are these small miracles and blessings that barely make a blip in the radar screen of our present awareness. Yet its presence itself works its magic and creates profound changes. Those small miracles or blessings are reminders that provide those in recovery a focus to keep a positive attitude and keep moving forward despite all the obstacles you might have encountered. This deep peace and contentment is known as gratitude, and it is perhaps the most powerful force that shapes our recovery. The best way to channel the power of gratitude in recovery is through the creation of a gratitude list. Creating a gratitude list in recovery is an effective relapse prevention tool and an excellent way to give voice to what you truly feel inside. Before you can commit to pen and paper and create your own gratitude list in recovery, it is helpful to know that exactly what gratitude is and the importance of gratitude in recovery. Gratitude defined. When we think of word gratitude, it immediately invokes deeply spiritual, mystical overtones. Indeed, gratitude provides fertile soil to nurture profound and deep emotions within us, but we can struggle to define this state of being in simple terms. Simply defined, gratitude is an emotion in which we express genuine feeling or attitude of appreciation regarding the benefit we have received or are about to receive. to feel gratitude, we acknowledge those things in our life that are truly good for us and truly good in general. These deeper feelings provide a solid compass to orient us in a positive direction, even when life brings unexpected stresses and uncertainty. Why is gratitude so important in your recovery? Well, truly feeling a deep sense of gratitude is an important component of a strong recovery game. Why is that, you might ask? First and foremost, gratitude reminds us that you and I are the good that is presented in life. Even in those moments of barely contained chaos when we get caught up in the grind of daily life, reminding yourself there are people in your life that support and love you brings a deep sense of happiness. Having gratitude can change those obstacles you encounter into opportunities for growth. And you can be grateful for those challenges that are put before you on a daily basis. Additionally, gratitude is also about thanking others. The simple act of saying thank you or reaching out to a family member or a friend and showing appreciation of who they are and what they mean to you is such a big joy. Ultimately, having gratitude reminds you of what is truly important in your life, which is family, friends, health, security, amongst other things. Ultimately, you must have gratitude towards yourself. You must be able to look in the mirror and like what you see. It may sound like a cliche, but it is true. You cannot learn to love, respect, and cherish others until you can do those three components for yourself. Creating a gratitude list in recovery. Here are the basics. Alrighty then, so we are working definition of gratitude and we understand the importance of gratitude in our recovery. Now comes the next step. How do we get from point A to point B and put down into a written page the gratitude we feel? As already stated, that I mentioned before, the gratitude list in recovery is an extremely important relapse prevention tool. So here's how we start using it. Get a notebook or whatever you might want to use to write. For starters, buy yourself a spiral notebook and it is solely dedicated for your gratitude journalization. It can be either a college ruled or wide ruled, I should say. There are no rules when it comes to the notebook. While you can use standard size notebook, you may also want to use or consider buying a Stano book or that one can easily fit into your purse or your bag. Do you feel artistic today? Buy yourself a sketch pad. More on this later. I'll discuss that. You can even buy a large calendar with large boxes in order to write down your blessings or what you feel grateful for today. You can even use your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Again, be creative. This is your time, your chance to do whatever you want. Commit to writing something each and every day. Having a medium to express your gratitude won't help you much unless you find time to do that each and every day. Whether it is in the beginning of your day or having a morning cup of coffee or joe before bedtime or any time in between when you have a few moments, few words in passing, or you can go into detail specific events or events during your day. Whatever it is, write down how your day has been going. Think outside the box a lot more. Sure, journaling your gratitude in a therapeutic and all, but is therapeutic and all, but what if you want to flex your artistic and creative muscles a little bit and show who you are? A gratitude list in recovery isn't exclusively written in black and white affair. You can make your gratitude list come alive by using different colored pens or pencils to highlight a particular mood or feeling. Or you can add sketches and doodles, whatever strikes your fancy. Giving a bold representation to the gratitude that you feel can make a bigger impression. Write something down even if you're not feeling it. There will always be days where you feel, maybe things are going all wrong during your day, or there may be those days that things just fly by and nothing of note jumps out to you. It is still important to write down what goes down in waking hours because there may be something there that you could be grateful for. Maybe it was a nice sunny day, or maybe you had a killer breakfast in the corner greasy spoon. These may be trivial or silly examples, but you are training your mind to be more acutely aware of your surroundings. These are just some basic recommendations to get your gratitude list off the ground. It is your recovery, and you work how you want to have it work out. Let's just go over the some of the gratitude list topics one more time. Gratitude defined is when we think the word gratitude, we immediately invokes deeply spiritual, mystical overtones. Indeed, gratitude provides fertile soil to nurture the profound and deep emotions within us, but we can struggle to define the state of being simple terms. Simply defined, gratitude is an emotion in which we express a genuine feeling of attitude of appreciation regarding the benefit we received or are about to receive. Gratitude is thankfulness. Why is gratitude so important in your recovery, you might ask? Truly feeling a deep sense of gratitude is an important component in your strong recovery game. Why is that, you might want to know? First and foremost, gratitude reminds you that the good that is present in your life, even in those moments of barely contained chaos where you get caught up in a grind of daily life. Having gratitude can change those obstacles you encounter and the opportunities for growth, and you can be grateful for that. Additionally, gratitude is also about thanking others for what they are, for who they are, how important they are in your life. Creating a gratitude list in recovery. Here are the basics. So we have been working we discussed the definition of gratitude, and we understand the importance of gratitude in our recovery. Now comes the next step. How do we get from point A to point B? First is to grab a notebook. It doesn't have to be a small one, doesn't have to be a large one. It could be a spiral. It could be so many different things. It doesn't even have to be a notebook. It could be your smartphone. It could be a tablet. It could be your PC. It could be a calendar. Anything that you want to write it down. But you need to continuously promise that you do write that down. And you need to commit to writing something each and every day. Having a medium to express your gratitude won't help you much unless you do this each and every day. Each and every day should be a new posting, almost like a blog on the internet. Think outside the box. Sure, journaling your gratitude is therapeutic, but all what you want to flex your artistic. When you write these things down, draw some pictures, whatever pops into your mind first, and then write something down even if you're not feeling it. There are days, you and I both, are not going to feel like we want to write something positive or something that we're happy for. But look at the positive things. First of all, positive thing number one is the fact that you're able to write, which means you have life, which means there's a pulse right here and there's a heartbeat right here. That's gratitude. Then, look around you. Is there a roof over your head? Is there food in your refrigerator? That's something to be thankful for. Then, take a look at your walls. Do you see pictures of your children, husband, wife, mother, or father, and they're still around? That's something to be grateful for and thankful for. Look into your purse and your wallet. Do you see a credit card or a couple of dollars? It's more than some other people have. That is something to be thankful for. Folks, gratitude is so important in life. You have to be thankful for whatever you have. And even on those days you don't feel like being thankful, there are reasons to be thankful for. Never look at your glasses half empty, but look at it as half full. And that's how you treat life. You might not have everything you want in life, but you have something. And if you don't even have something materialistic, you have something else called life itself. Many people are gone off this earth. Many people didn't get a chance to possibly change their life like you have right now. Change your life. If you're in recovery, get that gratitude list, and each and every day post something on it. I hope to God that this segment was very informational for you. I hope you have the best day of your life, and I hope and I pray you all have a sober rest of your life, and I hope and pray that you all have a grateful rest of your life, and may God bless each and every one of you.